Wait, that 380. Go bandit. Hey, Foxtrot.
56 to Mott, boys. 56. Check 56.
All right, who got? Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mott's 56. Mott's 56.
Hey, check it.
Throwing again. Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The Saints spent a 3rd-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him. He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
Come on, one thing for sure, you know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a 3rd down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
Looking long for Thomas. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and a big turnover there as his guys will... get the football back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brees. And this is caught by Watkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Hey, exit. 26 months. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
second down and goal. Breeze to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first two plays. Now third and goal. Now Breeze. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thomas, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Anzalone came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
That second down play nets a -4.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him. Yeah,
it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
On second down, it's McCoy. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Sheldon Rankins on the stop.
That's it, baby.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
That's it. 180.
No score after one on EA Sports. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's got Evans. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Onyemata, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. After the sack on 1st down, Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
53! Double. Motion. 29 is Mike 29. Regular.
Now McCoy. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you across state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Sugar. Smooth. 22. All day, just like that. Mike 22.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. To throw is Brady. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Saints will have the football back. Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Easy, opposite.
Breeze now to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for them.
3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second, we do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Ready. 95-56.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Switch. You're good. 5-4, ready. 5-8.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
54, check.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Gotta do best. Come on, QB, come on.
Gun.
The 40-yard line.
from the gun. Here's Newton. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Being chased out left. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Hey, check it. Hey, 60 check.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Cameron Jordan has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
22. I got one. Be good.
Let's go. Wait till the end.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. He really can't see it in his leg. Maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard. That's about it. But as long as he's booting them the way he's booting them, keep going, big guy.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Breeze now on 1st down. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go.
Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Hey, kill!
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Ready! Yellow lady! Yellow lady!
55. Push him back. Push him back.
53! 23!
Shotgun now for Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Alpha!
The Bucs take over
Check it,
first and
reload!
10 at the 48-yard
Hey!
line.
Wahoo!
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking downfield. That's caught inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Pick up the ball.
Bravo!
Max 22. Max 22. You gonna get this ball?
Easy. Sugar!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. On play action, it's Brady. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cam Newton, his first touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Throwing now is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Breeze to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Brees going to throw. He's got Smith here. He's at the 40, 30, 10. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
This will be taken short. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Ready. 95, 56. 11. Bud. I got you.
To throw is Brees. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Brees to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Back to throw Brees. Able to find Harris, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. As his guys are in for 6. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will get them 1 closer. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Like it. 180. 80. Hatchet.
Now Newton. Buying time to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.